Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like I couldn't do your reading until Mars hit Libra, which it did today. And Mars, drive, motivation, gumption, Libra, harmony, balance, the scales, justice. I feel like you have been making better decisions and you're going to be seeing the results of those better decisions. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. And then we got the Two of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. I'm giving you a little bit of the Patreon plunge, but you're making good decisions and it's putting you in a position to make even better decisions. You're about to realize the world is in your hands. You're about to be like free and willing to take the road less traveled, and it's like you're taking your personal power back, darling. I'm proud of you. We got shit to talk about. Go grab your stuff. Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Scorpio, darling, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of Leo season 2025. Yes, this shit is late because your girl been trying to just live. So hydrate, light it if you need it. Y'all keep in mind, I'm in Aries, Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Chiron retrograde, Mars just going into detriment in air in Libra. I appreciate your patience. Thank you. I want to go. Speaking of the funky energy, let's clear it out. Welcoming in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of Leo season 2025. All right. So, twos and tarot are choices. And I just feel like there is something here around like you have made the right decision. You did the right thing. You took the correct route. And you're about to start seeing the results of it. This could be more money coming in, multiple streams of income, you just feeling balanced, you just feeling more secure, you feeling able to withstand any emotional wave that comes to hit. Mars, you're traditionally ruled by Pluto and Mars. And so your traditional ruler, Mars, is has been hanging out kicking everybody's ass in Virgo and pointing out where all the things that need to be updated, all the things that need to be fixed in some sort of way or enhanced or updated, upgraded, all of that stuff. Mars in Virgo has forced us all to analyze in a different way than we have been since the start of this year. And with Mars in Libra, now I feel like you're going to learn how to make right decisions quickly. You're going to learn what mechanism, intuitive mechanism within you to start trusting, what sensations to start trusting in your body so that you can make right decisions quickly, so that you can make fair, logical, sensical decisions in a timely manner. And so I do feel like, not that you necessarily struggled with that, but I do think you did a little bit. And so I think that there is just, you know what? I feel like Mars in Virgo is getting you closer to figuring out what the goal is. Like, where are we going? And now your actions are starting to match your ambitions, baby. That's what that feels like to me. I feel like all of a sudden you done fucked around and figured out exactly. All right, so y'all, I don't know if you know, but I'm going in blind with y'all. I shuffle these cards. If something flies out and I see it and I flip it over, okay, cool. But I don't know the order of these cards. So for the first card out to be the Strength card, I feel like you're feeling physical vitality, sensuality, courage. Something may require courage for the remainder of Leo season. I feel like just Leo energy. Mars previously being in Leo and then Leo season hitting. You've been feeling that a lot. And in with Strength coming out, this is like, what are you afraid of? What do you need to be brave about? What's going on with your relationship to the illusion of control? Where are you harnessing your willpower? What is the goal? Someone may be in your life that's inspiring you to have these thoughts. They may have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, maybe Virgo placements, but I feel like this is from Mars and Virgo. And this is from Mars and Leo, then Mars and Virgo, and I feel like now the energy is really catching on, where you're starting to figure out, damn, I need a plan. I need a, like, where are we steering this? It's like you've known you need a plan, but I feel like the urgency to do something about it has now hit your ass. Like the fire has been lit up under you, and there's this whole new cycle that's coming up, a whole new cycle of control, of understanding, of awareness. I feel like, Scorpio, you're in the position to achieve some really, really dope shit just by way of you being respectful and kind and being yourself and being like a decent human being. There's like some really cool things that are coming your way. I feel like also just be careful of that concept of control, which is an illusion. All you can control is what you voluntarily put into your body, whether you react or respond, and what you do about your intentions. Everything else is outside of your jurisdiction, but I feel like you're starting to figure out some new intentions. New decision or old decisions have led to new intentions. And now it's like, okay, I know what I intend to do, and let me go on ahead and order my steps so that my actions match my ambitions and we change our trajectory towards this specific goal. And so strength is coming in. There may be somebody, there may be a woman that's really influencing you. You may feel like this rush of willpower, like your solar plexus chakra, I feel like, is hella activated. Hydrate. And there's just this push of energy that's coming through, and I'm here for it. Six of Pentacles reverse. I'm telling you, and this has a scale in it. I feel like y'all have fucked around and y'all have fucked around and done some things. Your past self did some things that your future self or your present self is very grateful for, because it encouraged this confidence. You were consistent about something. You were consistent, you were diligent, you were disciplined about something, and now it's given you this newfound sense of confidence. And that newfound sense of confidence has you looking real sideways at the bare minimum. People who tried to give you the bare minimum, people who tried to breadcrumb you, whatever situation that had some out of balance power dynamic, you groveling, trying to like get somebody to forgive you or see you the way that they used to see you, or whatever it is. I just feel like you tolerating other people's bullshit, like that's shifting. I do think Mars in Libra, excuse me, because Mars is technically in detriment when he's in Libra, I do feel like we're going to experience the softer side of Mars. You may find yourself becoming really relationship oriented, more likely to be a little bit more people pleasing. But I think there's just going to be lots of opportunities to stand up for your truth and to say, no, that's not enough. No, I deserve more than that. Um, I'm not okay just like getting the breadcrumbs in some sort of way. I feel like there's someone with Leo placements that's going to be playing a role, Leo or Virgo placements, or your mother, father, Leo, Virgo. There's like a big emphasis on that energy for the rest of Leo season. Some of you may be in a position where you're telling a parent or telling someone in authority like that's not enough or that's not good enough, or you're having to correct them in some sort of way or mediate in some sort of way. And I feel like you do a good job, but I just feel like harmony wants to be established in regards to your physical body, which will translate into your self-worth, and you paying attention to your physical body, you taking control of what you can control, you staying in your lane, you continuing to make good, healthy decisions for yourself, You continuing to do things in the present that's going to make your future self proud of you is going to put you in a position where you turn the tables. There are some tables in your life that the turn-in is overdue. And I feel like they finally start to turn and shift because you speak up. Center of the reading being judgment. This is Scorpio. This is a Pluto card. Pluto is currently retrograde in Aquarius. So he's just having Pluto retrograde in Aquarius is just having us hella evaluate the ways that our lives have been transforming, honestly, since 2024. Like from maybe 2023, but like there could be some stuff where it's like, how has your life transformed since 2023? Let's go ahead and just assess that. For some of you, it's how has your life transformed since 2008? Judgment in the center of the reading tells me, yeah, Mars in Libra is going to have you doling out verdicts, is going to have you speaking truth. Like the trumpet of truth is sounded, the writing is on the wall. I feel like there are big decisions. For some of you, this is a reckoning. For some of you, it's just like you are coming into yourself, and it's like, the glow up, the glow up that's about to happen, baby, you speak it into existence, because I feel like you're talking to yourself, you're having healthier conversations with yourself. You're going to have to make a decision about something, but I do feel like with judgment at the center of the reading, Leo season wants you to see, wants you aware, wants you to acknowledge the parts of yourself, the aspects of yourself that you let atrophy. Your connection to a very important part of yourself has atrophied, and it's time to rebuild that connection. And it's time to start listening. I feel like some of you, the closer we get to Virgo season, your intuition is ramping up, or you're around people who are very intuitive, and there's this like spiritual elevation that's happening. There may be somebody else with Scorpio placements coming into your life, or really speaking to your heart, or really helping to awaken you in some sort of way. I feel like there could be some sort of confrontation, possibly. Let me just flip over the rest of these cards. Yup. The Judgment, the Nine of Wands, and then the Three of Wands. Bro, I feel like some of you, you are the one that ends the fight. You are the equalizer. You stop the madness. You call it out like it is. You are never lie, truth teller. That's what it's like. You're the truth teller. Some of you are about to tell a big truth. Ooh, I am excited to clarify these cards over on Patreon. Me and my ethical cult, Spartan Spirit Squadron over on Patreon, are going to clarify each of these cards. We go more in depth. There's all kinds of astrological content and a tier for daily readings on patreon.com/JustJEverything. So check that out. The links are in the description box below. But there's some dirt here. I feel like there's been some drama in your life, or something that's felt like an uphill battle, something that's felt like a war, and there's this truth that's coming out that ends the war, that gets you out of survival mode. You tell the truth, you share yourself, you bare your soul, and all of a sudden you find like, damn, I don't my nervous system is not in survival mode anymore. I'm really able to turn my back. I'm able to turn my back on that side of me that was forced to prioritize my mental health, that was forced to prioritize my physical health, that was forced to fight for myself. You have been in a position for so long where you've just been forced to fight for yourself, to stand up for yourself, to believe that you are good, that you are worthy. That's what I've been telling all of my Scorpio clients. The assignment right now is just hope. You getting yourself to the point where you allow yourself to fucking hope that things can turn for the better, that things can get better, things can improve, that like you're getting closer and closer to optimism. That's all that you need to focus on, is just getting out of that place where you expect the other shoe to drop. Because when you stay in that negative place, the shoe always drops, and it's at the most inconvenient time possible. And so there's something here, hydrate. There's something here about reminding yourself it gets better. I know it gets better. Hey, you ain't gotta be stressed out and gonna play music loud and you ain't gotta have no doubts. And I know it gets better. Hey, you ain't gotta be okay. All right. God, that's my song. I love that fucking song, and I love when that song comes through. It makes me so happy. And I just feel like that's what it is. Like I've been trying to tell my Scorpios and my Capricorns are going from black and white to Technicolor. And it happens so slowly. Your planets move so slowly that you're like, uh-huh, bitch, you've been saying this for a year. What's going on? Why is my life still in shambles? Because it's getting better incrementally. And our concept of time is a fucking illusion, just like your concept of control is a fucking illusion. Everything is happening for you. Everything is happening for us. And the sooner you, just for fucking science at this point, just for science, what happens when you let yourself believe that everything is happening for you for a whole month? If you let yourself have hope, if you let yourself be optimistic, if you don't prepare mentally, emotionally, spiritually for the worst case scenario, what happens if you do that for a month? Try it. For fucking science, get back to me. Let me know how your world changes. I mean that shit. For fucking science at this point. You don't want to believe it. You want to be Mr. You want to be the skeptic. Okay. How has that worked out for you thus far? We're not doing that. I'm so mad that that's been there this whole time. Anyway, um, by the way, by the power of your words, you can end a struggle in your life. And the decisions you've been making, the things that you've been doing, the way you've been standing up for yourself, the way that you're about to be standing up for yourself, the way that you're about to be speaking the truth, the way that you're about to be really showing up as an advocate for yourself and other people. I feel like Mars getting some air up under it. That fire and that air combination is going to light you up. And I just feel like you're in a position to really, come Virgo season, be done with some major struggle in your life. And all of a sudden your ships come in. All of a sudden you're starting to see the fruit of your labor. All of a sudden you have the physical energy to merge your passions with your practicality and to really start co-creating with the God of your understanding. I feel like you have the opportunity to just really bring something in and to be in this place of optimism, you being in this place of looking out in the future and just really being excited for what's to come because you know what you set in motion. I'm ready to clarify these cards. I'm proud of you. Oh, okay. Let me zoom out real quick. Okay. That person with Aquarius or Capricorn placements, I feel like needs more physical touch, needs more connection to you, wants more connection to you. And if you don't give it to them, they'll get it elsewhere. There's someone with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that I feel like you got a firm grip on and they see a future with you. You're gonna have to be spontaneous. You're gonna have to get comfortable getting out of your comfort zone with that Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They are down, they are with the shit. They are down for adventure and spontaneity and doing different things and getting out in the world. And you may have to let them broaden your horizons a little bit, or you may have to like loosen up the reins on your rigidity when it comes to you being a fucking homebody. That's not all of you, but some of you. Or being like a late night creep where you only do shit at night, you know. Anyway, that person with Leo placements is here for it. I feel like they're here in your life to challenge you. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Libra placements that's like, these tables have to turn. This can't stay like this. This is imbalanced. This is unfair. I'm not begging you for the bare minimum. I'm not congratulating you or giving out cookies for you doing what you're supposed to be fucking doing. So that's the thing. And that could be the same sentiment you have with a job, an employer, a coworker, or a boss. I feel like some of you aren't getting the raise that you want, and you need to go ahead and make the decision to look elsewhere professionally. Some of you, you see someone else get promoted and you've been doing better, or you've been doing more, that you witness some kind of favoritism or nepotism in some sort of way. And I feel like some of y'all about to blow the whistle on some shit. And yeah, you're going to get fired if you blow the whistle, but you just make sure you have a plan and a plan B and somewhere else to go before you blow the whistle. Some of you are blowing the whistle on family shit. Some of you, it's friend shit. But either way, I feel like some of y'all, like what I said, truth teller. Like there's something there around, like the truth is about to be spilling out of you. Mars in the sign of justice is not going to have you standing for witnessing any kind of injustice. And so I feel like you may like, I want you to be careful around like interjecting and like playing Captain Save-A-Ho and like like, yes, you're going to want to, you always do the right thing. But I just want you to be careful and like take a beat and think about things before you do them. You see somebody getting robbed on the street, what's the first three things that you do? You know what I mean? Like, give yourself a little, I know that's what I meant about earlier, right decisions quickly. There's something there around making right decisions quickly. And so think the fullness of your thoughts, then feel the fullness of your feelings. There may be someone else with Scorpio placements or Aquarius placements coming into your life or in your life that has a lot to say, and this could be a little bit of a confrontation or reckoning in some sort of way. Some of y'all are getting your lick back. Some of y'all are, getting the revenge you've been plotting for a while. Some of you get to tell the truth. Some of you get to experience a verdict going in your favor. Some of you may have to pay something, but the verdict goes in your favor. But there may be like legal fees or something like that. Something you still have to pay, but it goes your way. Hey, that's a word. This person with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, I feel like has been going through a lot of recovery on their own that they may not have shared with you, but they see a future with you and they are pursuing you or you're pursuing them. And I feel like they are with the shit. So let's get some more clarity on this. Don't fight to stay the same, Scorpio. What's on the other side of that pessimism is hope and optimism. And that's going to get you so much further in life, in a more comfortable body, in a more comfortable parasympathetic experience whenever you choose hope and choose to look at the world, choose to look at your life through the lens of hope. I love you. Let's clarify these cards. Come on. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.